Well, we're back out here again today. I've got another very nice day. It's not as calm as it was yesterday, but it's not bad. I'll take them like this all year long because it's rare that here in the Dallas area, at least on this lake, that it's calm enough the way the ramps are positioned to be able to go out and do test drives. But having said that, we'll spin around here and take a look. It is a very nice day, and I'm going to step back here. I've got another 2018 Tracker 175, TX 175. This one's got the optional vinyl, what they call, I think, tweed or whatever, but the vinyl flooring, and it's perfect. This is one of those rare finds that makes what I do fun. It's always fun to get them. This thing looks like brand new, so I was excited to get it and get it back and check the hours. And this is no baloney, because these things have computers, and that's how you check it. It's not hour meters. It's done with a computer, onboard computer in the engine. 0.2 of an hour. 0.2 of an hour. I mean, I guess, and I've gotten 2 or 3 of these over the years. People buy them, I guess, take them home, and for one reason or the other, never put them in the water. Now, I can't swear somebody didn't back it down, drive a spin around, turn around, and put it back on the trailer. But there's not a scratch or flaw in this thing. And 0.2 of an hour, I've been to the Yamaha factory, and they run them in a tank, a huge round tank, for a couple of tenths, just to make sure that there's no issues. So I'm pretty sure this thing's never been in the water until today. Having said that, here we go. Once again, this is a 60 horse Mercury 4-stroke, which, as if you've watched a few of my videos, then you probably know I love these things. It's a combination, good old new technology 4-stroke, along with a little bit of old school in it, because it's still got the fuel injection system up in the inside the cowling. And if you work on your own stuff like I do, I pretty much do everything to these things for the most part myself. That is a huge thing, because pretty much these things have gotten so bulletproof that if you're going to have a problem, it's from letting it sit up. And if it sits up with this ethanol gas, it separates, and there's been times where it'll run the fuel injection pump. And if you got to get to that thing, it's nice to have it up inside the cowling instead of down in the midsection part of the cowling. So that's one of the reasons I love these 60s. And as you can see, this thing runs just smooth as glass. Good strong water pump impeller in it, shooting a good strong stream out the telltale valve there. If you spin around here, it's got the Lowrance Hook 4X on it. It's working great. Show it here idling. This thing running pulls up around 20 pounds of water pressure, which is phenomenal. I love to see that. Here we go back to the front deck. Of course, it's got your Minn Kota trolling motor. That is the standard trolling motor that they come with. This thing is just, like I said, like it looks like a new boat. And of course, with 0.2 of an hour, rightfully so. There's, as I do, if I remember to, I take the casting seats out so I can walk around on these things. But the casting seats look as good as the driver passenger seat. They're perfect. Everything about this boat is pretty much flawless. Yeah. Turn around here one more time, let you take a look, and we'll take a spin in it. I've already GPS'd it, and it just like the other one. In fact, I'm going to have 2 of these on my YouTube channel here, so you're not seeing double. I actually have 2 identical twins right now. The other one's got around 50 hours. It's in insanely clean condition also, but this thing here with 2/10 is just it's something you're not supposed to find. Here we go. I'm going to sit down and take a spin. As I've said, these trackers has done an excellent job as far as their hull designs and stuff. These things, with that, they've got just enough V that they take the waves really well, especially for a light aluminum boat. I'm going to trim it all the way down here and we'll take off. I'd like to hit it and I'll let you know when we're up on plane. Here we go. As I've said before, by the way, it's a little tough to hold this camera and shoot this thing under full throttle, so I may or may not be able to do that, but as I said, it did 37 miles an hour, so that's what you need to know. Here we go. And we're on plane. And we're running along. And look, Bob, no hands kind of thing here, no torque on the steering wheel whatsoever. Just running straight. I'm going to trim it up a little bit. There we go. I love the way these things turn too. They got a little lean to it. You can crank it over. Like I said, they're a really neat performing hull. Turn around and I'll see what I can do about opening it up the best I can here. Here is the motor running under throttle. Pardon the wind, I'll try to get down here a little bit. And that bumpiness you saw back there was me going back through my own weight. Here we go. Speedometer is even accurate on this boat. It's running right up to 40 there, which of course, since it's in 10 mile an hour increments, up around 40 is 37. Let's slow it down here a little bit. And anyhow, I'll do a walk around like I always try to do when I get back to the ramp, but this is one neat running, incredibly clean boat. But that concludes the test run, and I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and do that walk around land inspection on this 2018 Tracker Pro Team 175 TXW. This is the boat I just did a quick lake test on. I've already mentioned on the lake test, but this is worth repeating. This boat's got 2/10 of an hour. Now it's going to have about half an hour on it now, probably, because I've been running up and down the lake playing with it. But this thing is one of those rare finds. Like I said, up until today, I don't know if it's ever even been in the water. I'm guessing not. But here we go. I'm going to start out by showing the bottom. This thing's still got the sticker on the front. Not a mark on the bottom, not a mark on the sides. The decals are still perfect. No chips on the trailer. And by the way, I like to do these walk around land inspections at the boat ramp at the lake because, as I've said before, it's much more scenic than the parking lot at my shop. No marks, no scratches on the back. Or show the skeg, perfect. Not a nick on the skeg. Not a nick on the prop. back around here and show you the dash. Fish finder. The seats again. Of course, all this stuff it's kind of repetitive because I showed it on the lake test, but sometimes walking around without it bobbing up and down with the motion of the lake, it makes it a little easier. Plus you can see the sides and everything. Here it is, the passenger side. Once again, perfect. Not a nick or scratch on it anywhere. And the bottom on the passenger side, once again, perfect. And that'll conclude the walk around land inspection. Tell you what, if you want a new, well, pretty much a new boat for a substantial amount less than a new one, this would be the one. You just don't find them where they haven't, with 2/10 of an hour. It's the 40th anniversary edition. Don't know if that means anything. I don't think it does, but it is. It is the 40th anniversary edition. Anyhow, like I said, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.